Hi everyone, I am Demon Bane, and welcome to the vlog. Today I want to talk about a little something that happened to me today. Kind of a crazy little thing. I'm sitting here, I had recorded the meatloaf video, which you guys have already seen by now. And I was going to edit it, and I was working on trying to figure out what I was going to do, how I wanted to edit it, different things that I wanted to do. And as I went to go, after I had dragged all of the files into the editor and organized them, I went to go save it, and as I was typing out the title for the vlog into the folder, when I had to create the new folder, the number 7 was giving me like 3 characters instead of just 1. So I was like, huh. So I thought maybe something was being funky with my programs or whatever, because I had the issue before, but it went away after I restarted my computer. So I restarted my computer, and it was still there. And I was like, huh. And it was with more than just 1 key. It was like 3 or 4 keys. So I was like, well, what's going on? I don't understand. So, internet to the rescue. It said the most common solution to it was that my keyboard was dirty. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just clean my keyboard, right? And I've taken my keyboard apart before. I have a G15 keyboard. I bought it when I was big into playing WoW. I love the keyboard to death. I've had it for years and years. I believe I got it around the time of, I bought it at the beginning of Wrath of the Lich King, I want to say. Yeah, makes sense. Sounds about right. And I've had it for a long time, and I love this thing to death. And I found that, but when I took it apart, I still couldn't figure it out. So I decided to pop some of the keys out. And oh my god, it was filthy. So I spent about 5.5 hours today, or around that amount of time, cleaning my keyboard, popping out every single key, basically scrubbing down every single key, the undercarriage of the keys, or I don't know what it's called, but like where where all the keys pop in, there was so much gunk in there. I mean, I was using toothbrushes with dish soap. I had taken all the electronics out of that part already. So it was literally just a super deep clean on my keyboard. And now it works fine. If anything, it works better than it did before. The keys are much more responsive. I've cleaned my keyboard before. I've taken the keys off, but I've never popped the individual keys out. And for this key, for the G15, there's like a section that's like enclosed that you can't see unless you pop the keys off. So I don't know if it just never occurred to me or if I thought it was too much work or something before, but yeah, it's a lot of work. So I did that today. Also, another little project I wanted to show you guys was this. This is a flute that I've made. It's a cute little thing, and I'm thinking about giving it to my little niece. It still needs some more work. I noticed that some of the edges, some of the things around the sides were a little bit raised. I was rounding off the edges, kind of rounding some of it off, making it smoother and stuff. And I had done that after I had already stained it, so I have to restain it again. And then I'm going to re-lacquer it and seal it up again. It doesn't play or anything. I'd love to figure out how to make it play, but I don't really understand how flutes work all that well. I may look it up and see if I can't maneuver it or maneuver a little something to get it to work, because I think it'd be really cool to be able to give her a handmade flute that actually plays. But you never know. But yeah, this is actually a pretty cool little thing that I figured out how to do, because when I go walking, I like to find walking sticks. And this is one of the walking sticks that I got. But the weird thing is that when I went to go, it was a little too tall, so I broke off the top. And that's what, if you look, this here, this was originally, this piece was up here originally. See if I can show that a little bit better. This was the flute, and it was originally on top of this part. But I broke it off because the walking stick was too tall. This thing is still like, you know, I want to say like 6-something foot tall. It's still really, really big. So, but I found that the center of this stick is actually like the pith of it is very, very soft. So it's like styrofoam almost. And I just was kind of, you know, goofing around and fiddling with it with the broken piece. I sharpened it into like a stake initially, just kind of like goofing off and fiddling with it, and I sharpened it to one end to a point, but it wasn't really sharpening properly. So just kind of whittling it, and then I realized that the center was like styrofoam, the consistency of styrofoam. So I started tearing it out. I used a gouge and, you know, a couple other little tools, and next thing I know, I've got a hollowed out tube, almost like a reed almost. So I, you know, cut some holes in it, and it looked like a flute. So a lot of my projects start off that way. It's just kind of an organic flow from one step to the next. I don't really think too much when I'm goofing around with stuff like that. I could probably make a couple more flutes out of this stick. I might do that, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try to figure out how to make a real flute out of this? Because I think that'd be pretty cool if I could figure out how to do it right. But anyway, that's my vlog for today. It's not that long. It's just kind of, you know, wanted to show you a couple little projects that I figured out, little doohickeys. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and leave a like and comment in the bottom, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I try to do a couple of vlogs a week. I'm trying to get more regular with it. So I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.